Hi, I'm Dave Letterman, and welcome to Parents' Night. And now here to get things started with a special Parents' Night greeting is the NBC Network's Chairman of the Board and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Grant Tinker. Grant, take it away.
Thanks, Tom. And good evening, late-night staffers, late-night parents, and you, the American viewing public. Tonight we are happy to welcome you to the 14th floor offices of The Late at Night Show, and we hope you will make yourselves at home for the entire hour. Though, of course, you are welcome to stay longer if you help with the cleanup afterwards. No pay, of course, Tom. You're not going to get paid.
Yeah, why don't you just go ahead and tell them what we're doing?
Well, Tom, it's only fitting that NBC play host to these marvelous moms and outstanding dads. With hit shows like Bill Crosby, Little House on the Prairie, we are synonymous with wholesome family fare.
Yeah, you know, Grant, Little House on the Prairie is no longer on the air.
Isn't there some other Michael Landon thing?
Yeah,
There's
it's
an angel
Highway to Heaven, Highway to Heaven.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Boy, the kids love that talking car, too.
You get a kick out of it, too, don't you? Yeah, okay. It's a great prime time lineup, but I feel we have a tremendous show right here for you. Tonight, folks, you're going to get to meet the late-night parents.
Hey, Tom, there's some pretty good-looking babes here tonight.
I know, just don't make a fool of yourself, okay?
From New York, where the sidewalks are thick with moms and dads, it's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight is Parents' Night with the fathers and mothers of people who work on this show, and with guests Susan St. James and Howard Cosell, plus a sampling of talent from visiting parents. And now, a man who's just sick about the way Parents' Night has gotten so commercialized, David Letterman.
Okay, hi. How you doing? Thank you. Thanks for being here. Here's the deal. Well, for a long time, we thought it would be a lot of fun. Fun for you folks, and of course, fun for us, if you got to meet the parents of the late-night staff, and that's what we're going to do. And I must tell you, it was fun today as I walked from room to room here in our 14th floor offices, and I could overhear snippets of conversation between parents and their children, young men and women. And I think the most frequently heard comment by the parents to their kids was, "Why don't you get a real job?" No, that's only a joke. So, okay, this is it. This is our back hall where you don't often see too much of this. Let me show you something interesting here, and then we're going to meet all of the late-night parents tonight. Look at this. We didn't know exactly what this was. There's a lot of wiring, a lot of circuitry there. And see this wiring here? A couple of weeks ago, we spliced a pocket calculator right into that, and we were able to vote in the Philippines elections. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're gonna meet the late-night parents here. Look at these walls covered with awards and plaques and certificates and so forth. We're pretty proud of them. This, folks, is the talent department, right? This is the talent department. Let me introduce you to the folks who keep this show rolling every day. This is CATHY VASAPOLI. CATHY, nice to see you, and SANDRA FURTON. And they're literally on the phone like 24 hours a day. And your parents are here. CATHY, introduce your folks for us.
Well, these are my parents from Arlington, Virginia, Joe and Sukien VASAPOLI.
Joe, nice to see you. Sukin, nice to see you. Did you have a nice trip?
Yes.
Are you having a good time?
Very.
Are you proud of CATHY?
I think so.
You think so?
Yes.
So it's still up for discussion. Well, thank you very much for being here. Now, Sandra, introduce your family to us.
This is Fran and Judy Furton.
Hi, Fran. Nice to see you. How are you, sir?
Good to see you.
Judy, nice to see you.
Hi, David.
And you folks have come from where?
We came from Guadalajara, Mexico.
Guadalajara, Mexico.
And I brought you something special.
Oh, okay, great. What is that? Brought us a little something special. And we've encouraged all the parents to bring you gifts today, by the way. Well, it's a piñata.
It's a piñata, and we brought it all the way. We had quite a time. But, David, I want you to know, okay? A lot of us lay eggs. But this tells you...
I certainly know that feeling.
That's right. That only hens lay eggs.
Only hens lay eggs.
This proves it.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll treasure this. Well, can we bust this open a little bit later?
Oh, sure.
All right. All right. I'll tell you
Why
what.
not?
Can I leave it in here for safekeeping? Okay. There, have you ever seen a piñata?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Okay, I haven't either. Here, somebody take it. All right. Now, these people came from Guadalajara, and they are the parents who actually came the farthest to be on the show. We have a lovely... It's a trophy. It's a cup. You can put this anywhere you like. Go ahead, Judy, read the inscription on that if you can for us.
Let's see. Parents who came the farthest Parents' Night, February 25th, 1986.
That's right.
Oh, but for you, David,
You're mighty proud, aren't you?
We'd come around the world. But proud of her.
Thank you very much. Thank you. She's a little chatty, isn't she? Okay, well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got plenty more parents to meet, and here's some folks. Hi, we'll see you folks a little bit later. Nice to see you. And come on down the hall. We'll show you where the program is being directed from tonight, and you'll probably recognize our friend Hal Gurney. This is our director, Hal. And Hal's parents are not here tonight, but Hal, you have a member of your family nonetheless.
My father-in-law, Ted Ewitt.
Ted, nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Fine, sir.
Where'd you come from, Ted?
Long Island.
Long Island. You know, we just gave away a trophy. Some folks came from Guadalajara.
Pretty close.
Yeah, you're not eligible. Okay, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
You ever
sir.
watch this show?
Yeah, I love it.
And are you proud of Hal?
Very proud of it.
All right.
He's never seen it, Dave.
Okay. How about you, Hal? Have you ever seen it?
Sure I have.
All right.
We're almost getting a picture now.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Nice meeting you, Ted. Thanks for coming. This is the office of our producer, Barry Sand, and there is Laurie Guthrie and her parents, folks. Nice to see you. And Larry is serving them drinks in there. Larry, have you washed your hands today?
I certainly have.
Okay, good. All right, we'll see. Thank you very much for coming from Chicago, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk to them a little bit later. Let me show you another office we have here. This is the, what do we call this? Researcher's office, right? Talent researchers, come on in here a second. And let me introduce you to these folks. This is Laurie Leonard. Laurie, nice to see you.
Hi, Dave.
Who's on the phone there?
It's my mom.
Is it really your mom?
Yeah.
Okay, let me speak to her for just a second. Hello? How are you doing? Well, don't worry. No, Parents' Night is next week. It's not a problem. Go back to sleep. Okay, bye-bye. All right. Laurie, nice to see you. This is NEENA BEBER. NEENA, how are you? Introduce your folks and where they're from.
Chuck and Joyce BEBER from
Chuck,
Miami.
nice to meet you. You know, we were
Pleasure.
just in Miami. We had
Well, that's a nice place to be.
Very nice town. And Joyce, nice to see
Hello.
you. Are you having a pleasant stay?
Well, I'm delighted to be here and see how you're treating Nina.
Uh-huh.
I-
And
she-
how does she say we're treating her?
Well, her office looks a little small.
Oh, yeah. No, well, it's because we're redecorating her actual office.
Are you?
It'll be fine. Come back in a couple of years. Oh, it's the Beavers. Okay. Thank you very much, kids. Bye-bye. Now, this is the office of our associate producer, Jude Brennan. Come on in here and let me introduce you to Jude and her family. Jude, nice to see you.
Hi, Dave.
Introduce us to your parents.
This is my father, Bill Brennan.
Hi, Bill. Nice to see you, sir. How are you?
This is my mother, Jean Brennan.
Jean, pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much for being here. You folks live where?
Westport, Connecticut.
So it was not too far a drive for you tonight. Are you happy with Jude's recent promotion?
Wonderful, great.
All right. And Jude, I know you have a little
Yes,
memento
I do.
there you'd like to show.
I do have a little memento
Okay,
here.
can we see this, Carl? It's a picture. This is Brandon Tartikoff, president of programming for NBC. This is Merrill Marco. Here's your lovely daughter, Jude. And, of course, her escort for the evening, Don King. You might like to have that in your den. I think you saw cats that night, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. Nice meeting you, folks.
Nice meeting you.
Come back again. Okay. That's Jude and her family. We got to keep moving. We're running out of time, aren't we? For the evening's festivities, we've organized a little something for the fathers. This is the film room. This is where Rick Sheckman works and Ed Hall. And you're showing a little film tonight, aren't you,
Yeah, we're
Rick?
showing our cheerleaders on vacation, Dave.
What is cheerleading? Oh, that's nice. What happened in Notre Dame highlights?
Well, we had them a little earlier, but the fathers got restless, so we
Okay.
switched it over.
Thank you very much. Howard, you having a good time?
This is the best I've seen.
Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, boys. And Kathy Michalsick and her parents, nice to see you folks. Thank you very much for being here. This is Larry Jacobson. Are your folks here, Larry?
No, they live in L.A.
Live in L.A.
They'll be doing a Tonight Show.
It's your idea of a joke, isn't it, Larry? Chris Elliott, who you see on our show all of the time, his parents are here. We're just going to take a second to go in and come on inside. Let's see Chris's parents. Chris, how you doing, buddy? Chris Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. Can you turn that down just a little bit? Can you turn that down just a little bit? Chris,
Sorry about that.
Sorry,
I don't have any Kate Smith for you, huh?
Where are your folks tonight, Chris?
Oh, they're not here.
Why? Are they busy?
Well, they had other things to do.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm going to party all night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
How
well,
about the old folks?
Enjoy yourself.
Okay, see you later.
That's Chris Elliott. Gee, I don't know. That doesn't seem like the Chris Elliott I know. Let's just take one more look at him. Oh, Chris. Chris, what's the matter?
They could have called.
Oh no, Chris. It'll be all right. We'll phone them. Thank you anyway. It's very high-strung, this kid. Now here's another writer's office. Fred, nice to see you. There's Fred Graver and her mother. Hi. Also from Chicago. Nice to see. Let me show you this. When we found out the parents were actually coming, we cleaned everything up and threw it in this closet. Look at this. Look at this. See this box? Give you an idea how seriously we take this. All right. That's that. Now, on into my office. Okay, we'll keep. Hi, folks. How you doing? Make yourselves at home. Enjoy the punch. Nice to see you, Sophie. We'll be back. All right, this is my office, and this is my assistant. We met Laurie Diamond before. Any messages?
Yes, the dermatologist called. It's nothing.
Oh, good.
Again.
Oh, good. Thank you. Is my mom in here?
Yes.
All right. All right, we're going to meet my mother here. I'm a little nervous. All right, come on in. Come on in. Hi, here I am. Oh, here's my mother. This is my office. Hi, Mom. All right, stand up and say hello to the folks. I want you to meet my mother. This is Dorothy. What are they doing? Paul, let her go. Release this woman. This is my mom, and she came all the way from Indianapolis. Did you have a nice trip?
Beautiful flight.
And are people being nice to you?
Very nice.
Even the musicians?
Even the musicians.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Mom, we're going to introduce you to everybody here as the show goes on, if we have enough time. But before we do our first commercial, I want you to do me one favor.
Okay.
All right, come on over here to the window. Here, hold this for a second. This is 6th Avenue, and you can see there's the Hudson River off in the distance, and that's New Jersey. We have a bullhorn here. Excuse me. Should have read the owner's manual. Okay, now here, I'm going to turn it on, and you just read that for us, okay? Let me stick this out there. Turn that way up. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that got their attention. Go ahead, Mom. Just talk right into that. Okay. Lean into the bullhorn.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Attention, New York.
Attention, New York.
My name is Jane Pauley.
Jane Pauley.
I'm being held prisoner by Willard Scott.
Yeah.
He's not wearing pants. Repeat, he's not wearing pants.
That's right, he isn't, really. He's not wearing pants. He must be stopped. It's Willard Scott. He's gone nuts. It's Parents' Night. Okay, thanks, Mom. Did that just embarrass you to tears?
No, Dave.
Okay, good. What are we doing? Oh, we got to do a commercial. It's Parents' Night, folks. Come on back. Thank you, everybody. Let me close this here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. I'll be back. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Parents' Night. Okay, all right. Thank you, folks. Welcome back. It's Parents' Night. Everybody's parents are here, and we're having a pretty good time so far. Nobody's out of line, no trouble, nothing embarrassing. Nobody's purse has turned up missing yet. And take a second here. This is my mother. And Paul, introduce your mom and dad to everybody here, to my mom and the folks at home.
This is my mother and father over here. This is Bernard and Shirley Schaefer.
Bernie, nice to see you. Shirley, nice to have you here again. Thank you very much for being here. And Sid McGinnis, our guitar player. Sid, introduce your folks. Where are they?
My mom's not here.
Your mom is not here. Well, I'm sorry about that. Will, introduce your...
My mom is here from Fort Lauderdale. Her name is Lois Lee. She's sitting right over here.
Lois, nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. And Stephen, your folks are here?
This is my parents from the Bronx, Horace and Gloria Jordan.
Horace, Gloria, nice to have you here. Thank you very much for being here. And, I almost forgot to introduce our producer, who is Barry Sand. And Barry's parents are here, and we're very happy they could make the trip from Florida. Where are they, Barry? Irv? Right. Nice to see you, sir. And Esther, and Barry, I understand Irv has something very special planned for us.
Oh, yes.
A little bit later.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to have some entertainment.
Some talent?
Yeah, some talent along the way as we continue with this. Did I overlook anybody? Oh, Robert Morton, our segment producer. We passed his office earlier. His folks are here.
Gilbert Morton.
Gilbert, nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. And Sally, lovely parents.
Thank you.
What a handsome group of folks here. And I understand, Gilbert, you were going to do some entertaining for us, but you can't do that tonight, can you? Can you tell us what you were going to do?
Well, I was going to eat corn in a checkerboard pattern.
Yeah.
But since I had my teeth capped, I can't do that.
Well, I appreciate the effort anyway.
Don't have your teeth capped.
Thank you very much. Okay, this is fun, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Now, what are we doing here? Let's introduce our first guest. We have wonderful guests for you tonight, too, by the way. My first guest plays either Kate or Allie on the hit television series Kate and Allie. Have you ever seen this show, Mom? Yeah, it's all right. Here with her parents, Charles and Connie Miller, is Susan St. James. Susan, come on in, wherever the heck you might be. Susan, how are you? Nice to see you. Susan, this is my mom, Dorothy. This is Susan St. James. How do you do? Paul and everybody else you know. Nice to have you here. And introduce your folks.
This is my mother, Connie Miller.
I don't know.
Dad, Charlie Miller.
Connie, how are you? Nice to see you.
Letterman.
Charles, nice to have you here. I don't know. I guess we can't hear anything they're saying, can we?
Not until we hook them up.
Put on these
Such
microphones.
a classy show.
Kind of a local show feel tonight. Thank you very much. Now,
right in, or you can just talk into it either way, right?
Now, I understand that your parents, you all kind of live together as a unit, right?
Exactly right.
Now, how does that happen, and where does this take place?
Well, it happens when your folks look at your barn and say, that would make a great house. We can put right in there.
Your parents are living in the barn?
They are. The barn is nicer than the house.
Yeah.
Well, we call it the manger, actually.
The manger.
Did they rework it for you, remodel it a little bit?
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
I think you could say that.
Are you comfortable there?
I think you could say that.
And in addition to being the father of a very successful, talented, and lovely woman, your father has also achieved a certain amount of fame in his life, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
Explain to the folks what he has done.
Well, my dad put horseradish in glue so the kids couldn't sniff it and won an award for that.
but he came up with, what is the product? Did we mention
Well,
the product?
Tester's household cement, Tester's glue, Tester's paint, model airplane stuff, you know.
And how did you invent this stuff?
Well, we went to dinner at...
No, I mean the glue. Tell me how you invented the glue first.
I am. Oh, okay. The glue itself?
Yeah.
That was very easy. We just picked one from a catalog.
Oh, so you just ripped off an existing product.
I think so.
Good for you. That's the American way, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, glue is pretty much glue.
That's right.
Yeah, and okay, but the problem was people were inhaling this stuff.
Yeah, mostly ours.
And making them.
How would you like to pick up a Life magazine, open it to the center spread,
and
see the Tokyo subway on a Sunday morning, 2 feet deep of Tester's tubes?
Kids using this stuff. So you had a problem.
It was awful.
You tell the story. I'll hang up the phone.
Okay.
We have a phone back here that's come off the. Okay, go ahead.
Well, we're out to lunch on St. Patrick's Day, and everybody ordered corned beef and cabbage, and the restaurant didn't have any horseradish. So one of our salesmen said, I know a place in this town that really has strong horseradish. And he went left and got it, and we all tried it, and nobody could eat it. It was too strong.
Yeah.
So I said, to be funny, why don't you put that in the glue? They'd never be able to sniff that.
So you mixed horseradish with the glue.
Exactly.
And the rest is history.
It is. There's no more glue sniffing.
It's been called to my attention.
But to show you, David, we gave that formula that we invented to everybody.
Right. And you received a citation from the government.
From the, yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been called to my attention here that some of us have our microphones on upside down.
Hey, listen, you know, acting is my favorite.
Yeah, all right. Now, which one are you this year? You're...
David, I'm sick of this. You've embarrassed yourself in front of my parents again, and my mother.
You have some videotape? All right.
Your mother.
Yeah.
Did you do the audio for it?
We have videotape. What is this we're looking at, Susan?
I'm not going to tell you, David.
All right. Can we all see the monitor here?
Well, associate producer Kathy Cambria got so humiliated by your behavior that she put this together for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So tonight we'll find out which one you are, I guess.
True. What an interesting shot.
National Basketball Association.
Oh, that's good.
There I was.
It's ESPN.
Kate McCardle. I'm Kate McCardle. I'm Kate McCardle. I'm Kate McCardle. Who's David Letterman? David who?
Oh, isn't that cute?
I'm Kate McCardle.
Yeah, Kate McCardle.
Right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
David
meet you.
Letterman.
Now, and your father was actually going to be on the show. You were on the show once, weren't you?
Right. He was going to play my father, but he didn't think the part was well written.
Yeah. And so, what did you end up playing?
The minister that marries my father to some wild lady that he got married to on the show.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
It
And
was very
things are
nice.
going all right, aren't they?
Hey, they're going great.
Did you meet my mom? She's
I
right
went
here.
to your party.
It was a nice party. We'll talk about that in a second. We have to do a commercial. We'll be back here with Susan St. James and her parents and everybody else right after this, folks. It's a big night. It's a magic night for families everywhere. Welcome back to Parents' Night here at Late Night. Susan St. James is here. Her parents are here. Everybody's parents are. In fact, people, just parents, period, are here. They don't have people working on the show. The room is just filled up with parents. You were going to tell me about the anniversary party. We had some folks. Who was out there, Jeff? Come here. Yeah, introduce your parents. This is another one of our writers, Jeff Martin. Hi, Jeff. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Bill, how are you? Nice to see you. And Patricia Martin. Nice to have you here. This is Susan St. James.
How do you do? Hi, Bill.
Are you on the tour?
Yeah, Jeff really likes you, Dave.
Oh, thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate that. We think the world of Jeff too. Right. Have a nice evening.
Thank you. Randy's here too.
I'm sorry?
Here's Randy with his
Oh, Randy is here also? Hi, Randy. Randy Cohen.
This is my mom.
Hi, how do you do? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you, Harry. Thank you very much for being here. Okay. Enjoy yourself.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
I'm so humiliated. I've sunk to a new low in my career.
No, wait a minute. Don't start that. Now tell me,
David,
mention the anniversary
later
party.
than usual, I hope.
Mention the anniversary.
Giving a speech?
No.
Delayed broadcast.
Tell us about the anniversary party.
Well, I went and bought a new dress because I knew there'd be a lot of big stars there because it's such a trendy, hot show.
Oh, you're talking about our show. Yeah, we had the anniversary
your
party.
show and your party.
Right, February.
Yeah. I almost wore the dress again tonight since nobody saw me in the dress at your party, David.
So you're demeaning our party?
Not at all. It was star-studded. Well, Paul and I schmoozed a lot that night. And you were there. You didn't bother to dress, I noticed.
Well, no, I was...
You wore looked like you came from a game in Central Park or something.
Well, it was...
I was in velvet, David. I was wearing velvet with jewels.
Now, what kind of party are you accustomed to attending?
Well, I don't go to any, so I thought this was my big chance. You know, no press. Wasn't photographed coming in or going out.
Well, no, you're not supposed to. It's just a party. Just, you know.
But Chris Reeve was there.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, he sneaked by security.
He did. He was able to sneak in. They were trying not to let anybody famous in. They said, are you well known? No, you're wrong party.
Turned away.
And you know who else was there? Robin Williams was there.
That's right.
And, of course, Don King.
That's right, and Don King, sure.
He was there. He was having his picture taken with everyone. They were desperate.
Well, that sounds like a fine party to me.
I had a good time.
Does that sound like a party all right to you, Mom?
Fine. But you didn't fly your mother in for that?
Yeah, we did. She, we did. She was having dinner at the Four Seasons at the time, and then the limo would bring her over later, right, Mom?
Over. It must have been way after I left.
Actually, we're waiting for the riffraff to clear before we brought
really
Mom in.
Well, I know that you waited too long because I was the last person to leave. I waited for your mother and all the other people that were expected.
Now, quickly, tell me about your medal there. We have a half a minute. Explain to people what you won.
I won the skiing.
Yeah. Are you a pretty good skier, I would guess?
Well, yeah, but I was signing up for the race, and my son was standing next to him, and I said, if I put down that I'm 40, which will be in August, then I will go up into a new handicap, and I will win a medal, having never won one before. And he said, you can't lie. It doesn't matter how small.
You were competing in what age category?
30 to 39, which is a big disadvantage, because 30-year-olds are a little peppier than 39-year-olds, but 39, almost 40s are a lot peppier than 49-year-olds, basically the way I see it.
And did you ski head-to-head against anyone?
No, you ski against all the other 30 and 39-year-olds in America on the computer. So I won this fair and square because I put 39, and I won this fair and square.
But was there anybody else famous there that you defeated for the medal?
No, I beat Jane Fonda last year.
Oh, you beat her last year?
Yeah, by 4 gates. I snapped off my skis and shook her hand as she came over the finish line. It was so humiliating.
So next year you have a gold in the new category.
And I'm a lock for a gold next year.
Nice to see you. Thank you very much for being here.
Pleasure.
And it was a pleasure meeting your parents. Thank you very much for being here. Sir, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. We got to do station identification. Parents' night continues, I guess. Yeah. Sure, why not? Right after. Oh, that's right. We have some parents' talent for you when we come back, and we'll do that in a second here. On this particular television program, if you can believe this. Sir Alec Guinness will be here, musician Tito Puente, and Kmar, the magician. What's wrong with this combination? That'll be tomorrow, and coming up in the half hour yet to come on this program, Howard Cosell will be here. Are you looking forward to meeting Howard Cosell? Yeah. All right, well, he's looking forward to meet you folks. Now, we have some entertainment. Some of the parents have been kind enough to volunteer to do some performing for us tonight, and let's just begin. Our first couple is Sophie and Michael Gaines, and you folks are right here. Hi. Come on up. Michael, nice to see you. And too, Sophie, nice to see you.
Nice
now,
to see you,
Barbara Gaines is your daughter.
Yes,
she's our production coordinator.
Right.
And she's the one who gave me this terrible cold.
She did not.
You guys came all the way from Florida?
That's right.
And it looks like you're having a nice time down there.
Yeah, great.
All right. What you're going to do tonight? Magic, I guess, right?
Right.
Can I help you in any way to do this?
I don't think so.
All right.
This is a slight piece of paper. I'm going to have it disappear. And we just give it the old gizmo here, and away we go, and it's gone.
Wow. Vanished.
Right.
That's unbelievable.
And now the next little move, we'll have Sophie help us here.
Wait a minute. This man stuffed a golf ball in his mouth. Is there more in there? Very, very nice. I'll take a big hand for that. Very nice, Michael. Thank you very much. Sophie, thank you very much.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
That's quite an illusion. Now, is that done with what, some kind of laser device or what?
Right. It was just invented yesterday.
Very impressive. Thank you very much, folks, for being here, and thanks for the entertainment.
Thank you.
Mr. Fran Furton. We met Fran earlier. Nice to see you again, sir. And what are you going to do for us tonight, Fran?
Well, Sandra wanted me to tell you about a couple of friends we have down in Guadalajara.
All right. Is this like a joke or an anecdote?
Well, this could be.
Okay, it could be. It could be a joke. I certainly know that feeling as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, these friends of ours live a couple of blocks from us down in Guadalajara, and Bill and Jane decided she wanted a watchdog, although we don't have much crime down there.
No.
She still wanted a watchdog. And so Bill went out looking for one. He had quite a time finding one, but he finally found a man that says, I got just the dog for you, and he had a little bit of a chihuahua. And he says, that a watchdog? He says, oh, but you don't understand. Come out in the back room where we got some old furniture. And he says, now watch this. He said, chair, he said, a quaddy chair. And the dog went over, chewed right off a leg of the chair.
Yeah.
And he said, now you try it. And so he said, karate table. And he chewed a leg right off the table.
Right.
So he took the dog home very proudly, told Jane, I've got your watchdog. She says, that, a watchdog? Oh, but you don't understand. It's a karate dog. She says, karate my... And she's still in the hospital.
Oh, Fran, sit down. Sit down. Whoa. May have to take back your trophy, Fran. We have a combination, Ann and Rich Michalsick and Mrs. Nita Pope. Where are you folks? This is Rich. Nice to see you. We met you in the hallway earlier. Ann, nice to see you. What are you guys going to do?
Lindy.
You're going to Lindy. Where are you from?
New Jersey. New Jersey.
New Jersey, and you're going to Lindy. And Nita, what are you going to do?
I'm going to play the keyboard for them.
This woman is Maria Pope's mother. And you're from?
Houston, Texas.
All right, she's going to play the keyboard. You folks are going to Lindy, and I'll be downstairs having a drink. I'll be right over here. Okay, go ahead, folks.
Just a minute now. Wait a minute.
Oh,
did something wrong here.
Turn it on.
There we go.
Okay. Very impressive. Very nice. Thank you very much, Rich. Nice meeting you. Thank you very much, man. Nice meeting you. Now, aren't you ashamed of yourself, Fran, after you saw some lovely, decent, wholesome entertainment? Mr. Dick Niedert, Paula Niedert's father. We saw you in the office earlier. Dick, nice to see you. Where are you from, sir?
Waterloo, Iowa.
And what are you going to do for us?
I laugh.
Oh, you have a laugh?
I'm the comedian's friend.
Oh, good, good. And not a minute too soon. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dick. Stop. Very nice. Thank you very much, Dick. Well done. Oh, boy. That wouldn't get on your nerves on a car trip, though, would it? Gene Graver. We also saw Gene earlier. Gene, nice to have you here.
Nice
How are you?
seeing you, Dave.
And
How are
what,
you this
what have you
evening?
brought us? You're from Chicago, aren't you?
From Chicagoland area.
How about those Bears?
Oh, weren't they terrific?
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Are you a Bears fan?
Oh, definitely. This year especially.
Yeah. Well, this is the only year to be a Bears fan, sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What do you have there, Gene?
I have a hobby I did. It's called triploy, and it's the art of fine cutting, and it's sort of it's a dimensional picture, and it's, I'm nervous, Dave.
No, you just, it was Fran. Fran ruined the evening for all of us. That's the problem.
I only did one of these because it was hard work and boring.
Well, it looks like it turned out lovely, and it looks like it would take a lot of time.
It did. It
That's
did take
very
a
nice.
lot of time.
Thank you very much for showing this, Gene. Nice meeting you. Gene Graver. Thank you, Gene. And is this the final? Oh, and I think we're in store for something very special. You met this gentleman earlier. He's the father of our producer, Barry Sand, Mr. Irving Sand. Come on up here, Irving. How are you doing?
Hiya,
nice to
Dave.
see you. Did you get new shoes for the show?
Yeah, I bought a new jacket.
You look great.
Everything is new. Socks are new.
All right.
The underwear is new.
Settle down. Settle down. Goodness, it's like a Shriners convention here. Irving, where do you live?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
You have a nice home down there?
Yeah, I like
Weather's
it.
good?
Oh, it's great.
And you're enjoying a good life?
Yeah, better than New York.
Good
yeah.
for you, sir. And tonight, you're going to close the segment with what?
I have to close the show?
Well, I guess, no, this will be the end of our little tower.
I'm going to try to sing San Francisco.
Left My Heart in San Francisco.
I love New York, too, but I like this song.
All right. Now, Paul, are you going to accompany?
Yes.
Okay. Irving Sand, ladies and gentlemen, the father of our producer, singing I Left My Heart in San Francisco.
I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there in San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine on me.
Yeah. Very nice, Irving. Nice job. Irving Sand, folks. We have to do a commercial, and then...
I got 6 more.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. Have some more punch, Irving. We'll be right back with Howard Cosell. Nice job. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate that. Dick, I enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Gene, nice job.
Thank
That's
you,
beautiful.
Dave.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Very nice job. Rich, thank you very much. And thank you very much. That was very impressive, Irv. Welcome back. Now that was pretty impressive. Didn't you think that was a nice display of parental talent and abilities far beyond those of?
With the clapping?
Yeah, no, the singing and the dancing and the magic and so forth. My next guest is one of the most controversial and well-respected, well-informed, well-read, and verbose broadcasters ever to work in this business. He is also the author of this best-selling book right here. It's called I Never Played the Game. Have you read this book, Mom? Well, there's something for the plane.
Thank you.
You enjoy that. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Howard Cosell. Howard, come in here and help us. Howard, how are you? Pleasure to see you. Nice to have you here. Howard, we have a microphone here.
I understand you've got a problem. I have to put on my own microphone.
Yeah, no, let me.
You can't pay the crew.
No, I'll put this on. There you are, Howard. There.
Very
there you
good.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. Howard, this is my mother, Dorothy, Howard Cosell.
Dorothy, you deserved a better son. So nice to see you.
Now, thank you very much, Mom. You deserved a better guest. No. It's a joke, Howard. It's a joke. Relax.
I was worried about you when you were looking out the window. Knowing David's proclivities, I thought possibly he could fall and you'd go with him.
No, Howard, please, heavens, no.
I will not sing San Francisco.
You might sing a little something, though. You've sung before, haven't you?
If I did, I was canceled quickly, and so I was.
All right, let's get to that in a second. But first of all, this book, now, you came on our show, I guess, about the publication date of this book, which was, what, 6 months ago?
No, 5 months.
5 months ago. And it's been a runaway bestseller. How many weeks has it been on the bestseller list?
It'll be 5 months this Sunday.
Yeah.
Just as you predicted.
That's right. And there's been some controversy with the book, but also some of the things that you mentioned in the book are actually coming to pass, right?
Most of them.
Yeah, like what, for example?
The departure of Rune Orledge from ABC Sports, the departure of Jim Spence from ABC, the decline of the National Football League, the decline of what was the golden age in television sports. How much more do you want to learn?
Well, that's enough right there. What happened to the USFL, by the way? Is that still around?
It's very much still around. Watch what happens this year.
Do you think it'll actually have a season this fall?
Yes, I think it'll have a season.
And is it going to be on television anywhere?
That I can't tell you, except for the man who will tell you that is your good friend in the Southern District at Foley Square, Federal Court, Judge Peter Leisure.
Oh, so it's in the courts, as they say.
It will be.
Litigation. Litigation.
So far, the National Football League is about 0 for 22 in litigation.
They've lost some suits. That makes you happy, doesn't it?
No, I think they've got it coming.
Now, you used to be good friends with what's his name? Roselle.
I still like Pete.
Are you still close friends with him?
If I am, you've got a scoop.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now, what about you? Have you retired from broadcasting?
That'd be another scoop. You never retire.
You have your radio show on ABC's, on network radio, right?
Yeah.
All right, and what else do you do?
What else do I do? Exactly what I want.
Yeah, but are you going to come back and do any more football, for example? Are you going to come back and do any kind of commentary on television?
I won't do games, no.
Yeah.
Never again.
Now, I heard a rumor that, are you done with your contract at ABC?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, I heard a rumor that some people here at NBC were talking to you about coming to work.
False.
No, really?
Really.
And you don't think you'll be on network television in the near future anywhere?
I didn't say that. I said the rumor about NBC was false.
Okay, so, all right, now we're getting somewhere. You go to over
if
those...
you are, you've got your third scoop.
No, wait a minute. So you might go over to those weasels at CBS.
Why do you call them weasels?
Well, it's kind of an old sore spot with us. They have that CBS...
David, I've known you so long. I love you so much. You're so bright. You've outgrown Grant Tinker.
Thank you very much.
You don't need to take any crap from anybody in this company. And I don't want to see you bitter about a competitive network.
All right. Well, I'll try and put that behind me. Now, will you sign some books for some folks?
I'd be thrilled.
Okay, because we have just a couple here on the table. And if you can sign some of these books, that would be great. And then we come back and more with Howard, and then maybe we'll talk some about other aspects of your present life, like what you're doing for fun and relaxation and so forth. Okay?
We're meeting other mothers.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll introduce you to some mothers. Howard's going to sign some books, and we'll be right back, folks, after this commercial. Here you go. Why don't you start? Sign one for my mom. Do you mind doing that, Howard? That would be great. We have a pen right here. There you go.
Pen right here.
Let me see where we are. Baby, in this segment.
Okay, welcome back. Howard, we have a few minutes left, and there's some parents that we haven't met yet. And Brian, come on in and introduce your folks. This is Howard Cosell.
Hello, Mr. Cosell.
Hello, Brian. How are you? I met your dad before, Pete.
We did meet before.
Nice to have you folks here.
Nice to see you. Forgive me for not getting up, but I was with Peter before, and he weighed me down.
Would you like a book?
Oh, yes.
Okay, we'll get a book for you. And Gerard, bring your mother in here as well.
Isn't that nice?
This is Jerry Mulligan, who's been on the show many times, and also one of our writers. Jerry, nice to see you. This is Rita Mulligan. Nice to have you here. You came all the way from Oakland, right?
Oh, how about that?
Wait, from Oakland? Oakland!
It was a surprise to her.
Kiss me.
Oh, hey, hold on. Oh!
Kissing me.
Yeah, Howard, give her a... All right, all right. Well,
You know what it is to suffer an unrequited lust?
No, I don't.
we're going to be in editing all night, ladies and gentlemen. Rita, would you like a book from Howard?
Oh, I certainly
Okay, we'll put one aside for you as well. Howard, can you take questions from the audience while you're signing those books?
I would love to.
All right, we passed out some questionnaires. How much time do we have? All right, we have a couple of minutes. This is from Dick Needert. We saw Dick earlier. He did the laugh and the talent portion of the show. Dick says, did you read Reader's Digest as a child to increase your vocabulary? Thank you, folks. Nice meeting you. Thanks, Brian. Bye-bye.
I must tell Dick, no, I never read anything
Reader's
to
Digest.
increase my vocabulary.
Well, how did you get such a extensive vocabulary?
Studying you at an early age.
There you go. What a guy. What a guy. That goes to Rita Mulligan. All right, let's see who else we have here. This is from Paul Schaefer's father. Question from Mr. Bernie Schaefer. Are you still a member of the New York Bar? That's right. You were an attorney in this.
I'm not only a member of the New York Bar, I have just been accepted an appointment by the American Bar Association as the chairman-elect of their sports law committee.
So
I'm still very active at law, doing what I want to do and conducting seminars all over the country.
That's very impressive. Ed, come on in.
To Rita, did you say?
This is to Rita Mulligan, the woman you're going to have the affair with. Unless cooler heads prevail. Howard, we have some more folks for you. This is Ed Hall right here. Ed, nice to have you here. Introduce your family.
Hello, Ed.
My mom, Thelma.
Thelma, nice to see you. How are you? Howard Cosell.
Hi,
Bill, nice to see you. And this is Ed's sister. This is Sue, and we met Sue. Sue is in charge of our stupid pet trick. Sue, nice to have you here.
Pleasure.
And would you folks like a book from Howard?
Love to.
Do you have any questions from Howard? For Howard?
Do you have any question? How did you enjoy the film?
I thought it was the best.
You saw a film earlier.
Oh, yeah, we were in there a little bit. All right, here's a book for the Halls family. And what do we have time for? One more? I'll give you one more question from the audience, Howard.
Go ahead.
You're getting a workout here tonight.
Whatever you say.
Have you ever broken a sweat in your life?
I never played the game.
Yeah, I know you didn't. We have one here from my mother. My mom has a question here.
Yeah.
Have you ever announced a college basketball game?
No.
Never done college play-by-play?
No.
All right. No, Howard's never done that, Mom. Why did you ask that question? I mean, it's okay, but why?
I like college.
My mom's... Who is your favorite college basketball team? IU, with that maniac Bobby Knight.
He's not a maniac. He happens to be the best and finest coach with a pure team in the United States of America, and I love Bobby Knight.
Do you agree with that? Oh. But he throws furniture. It's a bad example.
What's wrong with that?
Howard, as always, thank you very much. It was
you threw more than furniture in your time.
A pleasure.
I saw you in the Battle of the Network Stars.
Oh, let's don't get into that. Thank you very much, folks, for stopping by. We'll do a commercial, and then we'll be right back. Howard, you're terrific. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Okay, we're nearly out of time, and I understand, Bernie, you have a presentation of sorts to make?
Yes, David. His Worship...
This is Paul's father. Paul, get in here. You should be a part of this.
His Worship Jack Masters, the mayor of the city of Thunder Bay, has asked me on behalf of the people of Thunder Bay to present you with a personal message.
All right.
And also a gift.
Jack Masters and a gift. All right. Why don't you read the message? Here, Paul, you hold this. Thank you very much. You hold that. And then I'll open this up. Make sure nobody gets off that elevator. Nobody's leaving either. I can't.
I'm going to edit this a bit.
Yeah, paraphrase that if you can, Bernie.
Dear Mr. Letterman, the citizens of Thunder Bay
we have here
are very proud of Paul Schaefer.
A brochure.
Boy, my dad's on.
It's a brochure about Thunder Bay. It's very nice. And a picture of, who's that?
That's the mayor of Thunder Bay.
This is the mayor of Jack Masters, a very, very stern-looking man, isn't he?
No, he isn't. He's really very, very nice and very friendly.
That's what I meant. He looked like a really great guy. And what we have here is a history of Thunder Bay. Bernie, thank you very much. And when you talk to the mayor, tell him I said thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for allowing us to have your son here.
Thank you.
Very thoughtful of you.
Thank you for being so nice to him.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Looking after him.
Give me that back, Paul. Here, you hold these things. Okay. Now, what are we doing? Oh, we're out of... First of all, thanks to everybody who was here. It was terrific to meet you folks. And thank you. You have wonderful children, and we really, really enjoy each and every one of them, and we couldn't be happier with the folks in the show. Thanks for making the trip. Tomorrow, folks, oh, my goodness, this is going to be trouble. Sir Alec Guinness, musician Tito Puente, and Kmar, the magician. Thank you very much. Have a good night, and good night. Thanks, Bernie.